Good to go.
Oh man, it's content.
It's content, baby.
It's content.
Woo!
Nick's wearing cowboy boots.
I am wearing cowboy boots.
Yes.
I have my cowboy boots on to make me feel tougher.
Yeah.
It's been working. Also, it really helps with your posture because they have a little bit of a heel.
Oh.
And they're very comfortable. I will say these are probably my most comfortable pair of shoes. It's just very hot today.
It is so
Humid.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, brother? If you're wearing cowboy boots, you don't notice it.
What?
How?
Because he has a little lake for his feet.
No, actually, to be honest,
Refreshing.
it's fine. I have socks on. Don't worry. I'm not a sicko.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
The sicko shit of wearing cowboy boots without socks. Something I'm not aware of. I've never worn a heel in my life.
It is great. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend cowboy boots. They're great. I'm pro cowboy boot over here. Also, like you gotta you gotta have a little bit of the confidence to rock the cowboy boot. And I feel that I look fucking sick in my cowboy boots. I look cool. I feel like I could literally kick anyone's ass who even remotely starts problems with me.
Especially because everyone in Berlin is wearing sneakers. They
Exactly.
Can't give back.
Yeah.
Except for if you meet someone with Doc Martens on, then that might be a...
Cowboy boot v Doc Martens. Who wins? Winner cowboy boots.
Sneakers, as they are known in the UK as runners, because they are the coward's shoe, because you run away.
Exactly. Cowboy boots, where I do what the state of Florida doesn't stand my ground.
Yeah, there's a weird law in Berlin that allows you to carry a gun if you just wear cowboy boots.
Yeah, life hack. Wear cowboy boots and you can open carry wherever you live.
It's like an insane Instagram reel you encounter of like, did you know you can carry a gun in the city of... It's the very soft-spoken restaurant recommends guy from TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, He's just like, oh, I found this lovely little place. You know, instead of that, it's just like, you can carry a gun in Berlin.
It's part of the cowboy religion. Carry a gun.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, brother.
Yeah.
I feel that then if I in order to talk with cowboy boots, I have to permanently have a thing of dip in my mouth.
Yes.
Which
or just a grass.
No. It has to be dip and the Bass Pro Shop hat.
What's with the dudes with the grass?
There's no cowboy boots. They don't have shoes on.
Not the boots, the dudes.
Yeah, they don't have shoes on, clearly.
The ones who have the grass in their mouth?
Yeah,
they're farmers.
Yeah, they don't wear shoes.
Oh, God damn it.
I really think you should be wearing...
mixing up.
You're mixing up. Yeah. They're not farmers. They're just
They're not cowboys. They are boys who work with cows.
Yeah.
These are
But they're the original cowboys, no?
Yeah, most cowboys were just shoveling shit. It's a whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
I will say I do really enjoy the aesthetic of that I feel like I could again that I feel I could open carry in Germany and nobody would bother me.
Legally, I feel like we have to say you can't.
You can't. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do not think that you can put cowboy boots on and open carry in any country. This is not. I am not legally allowed to give you fiduciary advice.
Walk into any job interview, walk into any salary negotiation with a gun.
That literally was Hollywood in the 60s and 70s.
You will get the job.
Yeah.
And the demanded salary.
Yeah. And your employer's wallet at that moment.
I feel that though in Germany it's also very weird too, because I feel that the person who would wear cowboy boots here is very problematic. You know, the German
besides you.
Yeah, so besides me, because I view my cowboy boots as Nazi stomping boots.
Okay.
And the reality is that the people who are probably wearing cowboy boots are probably voting for the AFD.
They're bootlickers.
Yeah, they're 100% bootlickers.
They're licking their own boots. They're licking.
They can't get enough boot. They can't get enough leather sole on their tongue, baby. Yeah.
Leather boots, the most edible form of shoes.
You know, try hard enough. Yeah.
I think technically.
Definitely. I'd rather
cow skin.
chew on cow skin than whatever this is.
What are my shoes even made of?
Vulcanized rubber.
Rubber. Yeah. And of course fabric, some kind of fabric.
I feel that you could digest a Vans shoe pretty easily.
Yeah,
Julia.
I think especially this light pink one.
Yeah, the Vans old school. Yeah, you could easily make a.
They do look delicious and
it's strawberry flavored.
Yeah.
That's what Vans doesn't want you to know. Yeah, if you eat your shoe, Vans doesn't want you to know that you can eat the shoe and it is actually flavored by the color of the shoe. So the checkered Vans do taste like just ska music, whatever that is. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
I will pick it up and put it in my mouth. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh, goodness, yeah. Hey. Welcome to your weekly Corner Späti. It's your boy Nick, joined with Yulia.
Hello.
And Ciaran.
Hey.
And speaking of the AFD, I guess you just hop right into it.
Yeah.
People who are wearing cowboy boots who suck.
Well, all right. I don't know if he wears cowboy boots. I could have looked that up. I'm sure he does.
Oh, I don't want to know what his shoe of choice is. Probably a different type of boot.
Yep. Gonna let that hang for libel reasons. All right. Yeah, we have to talk about this because we now have our first AFD Landrat.
Landesrat.
Landesrat.
I love that you said land rat.
Landrat.
Yeah,
because sea rat.
every AFD member is a fucking rat.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's what it is.
That'd be the most perplexing thing to say if you saw a rat in the street and someone just goes like, "Oh, look, it's a land rat." It's like, what other type of rats are there?
Hey, yeah, also rats that live on boats and ships.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
You know,
Sea
those
rats.
like-
Yeah, sea rats.
Yeah.
Sea rats.
Sky rats.
Sky rats.
Pirate rats.
Yeah, sky rats are just bats, which are sick and cool, and we
That's
love
fair.
them.
Yeah.
I love bats.
I love bats too. They're so cool.
I also like rats though.
I like rats too,
Not
but
the
I
one
don't
with
like
the
these
plague.
rats.
Not,
I don't like these. I don't like these Landesräte.
Landesratten.
Yeah, I know. It would be
That's the plural.
Landesratten if we're talking about actual
Landesratten.
rats, not
I know, but
Landräte.
I thought it's a
Yeah.
funny word.
I know. Oh, you're coming in with the fucking German grammar, correcting me.
Anyway, we've
Yeah.
got our first land rat. I want to say it like that. AFD land rat. We have a Robert Sesselman of Zonneberg.
Yeah, Robert Stuhlmann as your Google
Yeah, so my
Translate.
Google Translate changed it to Robert Stuhlman.
I tried to Google him. I'm like, who the fuck's he looking for? There's nothing. It's like he's a photographer, and I'm like, oh, he spelt it wrong.
I was so confused when you said it was Stuhlman that I did not know what you were
Google
talking
Translate is very, very eager.
Yeah, I found one like really shitty like English German news and English thing though that left that translation there, where the
Really?
only thing that you could find of Robert Stuhlmann was on this one crappy site. That don't trust him. If they're calling him Robert Stuhlmann, stop reading.
Yeah.
It's Sesselmann.
It's Bobby Stuhlman. Oh.
Bobby Stuhlman.
Bobby Stuhlman of Sun Mountain.
some fucking mountain.
Bobby Stuhl.
Sun
Bobby
Mountain. because
Stuhlman of
Sonneberg.
Sun Mountain.
Sun, okay.
Sun Mountain.
I was like some mountain somewhere. Like we gave up naming places in rural Thuringen. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Zonneberg is Sun Mountain. Is in Thuringen. So not necessarily a surprising place for an AFD land rat to come from, I guess. But what is this fun fact put in here?
Oh, the fun fact I put in there is that in Zonneberg,
yeah.
which was for the longest time for the past 10 years, they're like Bavaria, because it's very economically successful in Thüringen. Bayern was like, we want you. We want you to join our ranks because it is a part of Franken. Historically, it's a part of
right.
Oberfranken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Bayern, like, I think in 2016, 2017, was like, you're going to become a part of Bavaria for the next, like, federal elections.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's what they do. You know, like a former, like, East German,
Yeah.
you know, city or like Landkreis, whatever. They're like, oh, they're finally successful. Let's take them away from Thüringen and make
there were
them
mass
Bayern.
protests that broke out.
So that the state of Thüringen never has any kind of like economic success.
Yeah, stop the like just general sense of wealth extraction from the east to west. What if you just become a part of the west?
Well, we just adopt the whole. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, but there were massive protests in 2017,
rightfully so.
and like there is a lot of attraction that like went to the AFD initially because they made this an issue forever ago. That they're like, oh, we're going to keep you a part of Zonneberg. Yeah.
We're going to keep you a part of Thüringen.
Zonneberg. Yeah, Zonneberg bleibt Thüringen or whatever.
Because they have to, because it would be like electorally devastating if they got annexed with Bavaria, because the town would just vote CSU forever.
That's right, baby.
So there's kind of like a local patriotism kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That was my fun fact that I had to throw in there for you.
That is actually interesting.
Thank you, Süddeutsche Zeitung, for my read on the airplane from Athens to. Also, thank you to Athens Airport for having Süddeutsche Zeitung.
Yeah, very, very enough.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Eleftherios Venizelos International Airport.
All right. So we got this guy Robert. I'm going to be calling him Bobby Susselman.
Bobby. I thought I heard Bobby Sussman for a second.
Bobby Sussman refused to talk to the media for his entire campaign. Let the posters do the talking. As posters had a Classico fucking AFD position that I thought they had long abandoned, which was abolish the euro.
Taking it back, baby, to 2013 when the party started.
Yeah,
that was for old Späti listeners. That is.
Damn, they're still on to that.
They're still on this
well,
shit.
the thing that's just so funny is that then, because Ciaran will go through this list, is that then there is no party more cucked of doing the whole thing of we're doing politics for the little person. All of these things are things that the richest Germans want.
Yeah,
and I love it because they are. For those who don't know, the AFD has massive connections within a lot of these economic groups called like the Friedrich Hayek Stiftung or whatever, Friedrich Hayek Institute, and they're all they're all like Austrian economics freaks, and So the reason why they want to be on the euro has nothing to want to be off the euro has nothing to do with the fact of the legitimate criticisms of the people that the euro is a really stupid currency.
Which a lot of lay Germans, I feel like, probably don't have huge criticisms of the euro.
No,
because,
most Germans don't have criticisms of the euro because they benefit heavily from the fact that the euro can be levied against poorer economies.
And he's in the exact same way that the average Dutch person also probably doesn't have huge criticism of the
exactly,
euro either.
But the reason why rich Germans want to be off the euro, who are pro AFD and pro libertarian economics, is because it allows Germany to then do its own monetary policy, which.
Get kooky with it.
You get real kooky with it, which then can also mean that they just have a currency that then would benefit wealthy people again, which much more so than the euro does. Let's not get it twisted.
If you earn €10,000 a month, it's double now. This is the new currency.
Yeah.
It's just if you earn $5, you earn $10.
Yeah, because these are also the people who are we need to go to the gold standard. That's the shit that they want as well. Which the gold standard is the people who then tell you the gold standard shit are all people who are then just guzzling rich boy politics from 1910.
Right.
Gold standard is one of the dumbest things, and anyone who then can look at you straight. Sorry, because I know that this is a big thing.
Going on a whole rant about the gold standard.
This isn't a whole rant about the gold standard because you see this online a lot of people who are the sensible, the currency's not backed by anything. It's okay, whatever. Fiat currencies, literally in the name there, but the gold standard literally. The reason why we got off of it is because it was incredibly difficult to then revalue your money and not have just that become an upwards wealth extraction to very wealthy people. Yeah. Going back onto a gold standard would just revert back to rich people being stoked about money again, much more fiat's not the worst thing in the world, all right?
I like the concept of a rich person who's blasé about money now.
Yeah, blasé.
Over money.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do... Speaking of which, I do actually get a lot of invest in gold ads on Twitter now.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's just all the comments are Bitcoin people who are pissed off.
Damn.
If you want to know about good investment strategies, talk to me.
Yeah. Gold.
Don't invest in anything.
Bullion. The South African rand.
Yeah.
All right.
The Iraqi dinar is looking real good.
Cougarans. They're coming back. All right. So abolish the euro. Classico AFD position. Other classic AFD position. Close borders.
Yeah.
Protect women from Islam. Vague Islam.
What women?
I don't know.
Only the German women.
Only the good white German women. Yeah, exactly.
Because they're all converting to Islam.
And it's also not...
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also not protect women. It's Protect women from Islam. All the other shit is.
All the other abuses. Yeah, it's great. All that Friedrich Merz shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't ask a local AFD politician
exactly.
of what their position towards domestic violence is.
Domestic violence, abortion, whatever.
Protect women from Islam. Throw them onto the fire of Christianity.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Abolish the Rundfunk
Beträge.
Yes. Beträge.
Which again, rich person thing because they want to create a privatized media
Not only
landscape.
a rich person thing. Now this is very like durchzogen. It's very like it goes through like a lot of. No, like common
the reasoning
people,
is different though.
The reasoning
no,
is
of course, yeah,
different.
but why the?
But that's how you catch people is by saying, oh, it's the mainstream media, and see they're not like they're telling lies and not caring about.
I already got
whatever.
the alert on my phone today that like, hey, in 3 days' time we're gonna be taking the Rundfunk. I'm like, cool,
yeah. The thing that's so funny with that though is that remember the things that we have talked about with like. Why Welt, particularly our boy Ulf Polshot, and I'm pretty sure that everyone at Welt is like required to do like an anti, like, federal media, like the state media thing is because they're all owned by the guy who wants to own all the media.
Yeah.
So, and the AFD falls into the exact same categories. That when it comes from the right, it is very much in the sense of.
I do not trust this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, what is it? Against wind turbines for diesel.
Yeah.
This is something that's really ramping up now. Is Germany is like really going hard against us. Like, nah, actually, fuck it, let the world burn. Green things are weird.
Yeah.
That's Ciaran's thing he says before a breakdown. Let the world burn.
I have a déjà vu. We had an episode and we talked about this.
No, that's
we talked about diesel and AfD before.
We've talked about them on multiple occasions.
Yeah, I know, but
we're not running out of things to talk about.
No.
But you said something like this.
Yeah.
But maybe that was the combination of the Paris thing and a diesel thing.
Yeah, that
Damn.
sounds right.
Whew, it's all coming together.
Damn.
I did see on my way here, I did see a big billboard ad for Autostadt, which is
Wolfsburg?
I do not know what it is.
It's Wolfsburg.
It's a city where then the cars. It's like the city from Cars, the movie. Yeah, it's the German version of that. They want to make sentient cars,
so I can fuck them.
Oh God.
That's.
I mean, yeah.
Berlin CDU. I want to fuck my car.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kai Wegner. I finally feel comfortable again fucking my car in public.
Can you tell me what this is for?
Oh, it's for Wolfsburg, actually.
Yeah.
It is actually about
it's actually
Wolfsburg.
for Wolfsburg, yeah.
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's summer in the city in
Yeah,
Wolfsburg.
No, do not spend your summer in Wolfsburg.
Do you want to die?
Yeah.
Do you want to end up incinerated? Yeah. Do you want to die incinerated in your own car? No.
Welcome to Wolfsburg. Spend your holiday.
It's gonna be
here.
a hot summer.
It's gonna be,
Do not mention the emissions scandal.
Yeah,
Never happened.
hot journalist summer.
Yeah, okay.
Oh God.
Yo,
Jesus.
you fellas like Malta? What if Malta existed in a small countryside in Germany?
Yeah. And then the other one, a new thing that the AfD is doing against sanctions for cheap Russian gas.
Yeah.
Again, because a bunch of the members of the party are heavily invested in Russian gas.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
again, you're being cucked by rich people.
Yeah. I mean, just like really ride or die for that Gazprom stock in your portfolio or whatever. Yeah.
Just the ching.
Maybe take the loss at this point. I don't know. Anyway, this is also kind of like indicative of like the AfD polling well in a lot of places.
Yeah, that's not great.
Polling well in places that all have elections next year.
Yeah.
Sachsen, Thüringen, Brandenburg, all have elections next year. And let's see, in Saxony, AfD has been top of the polls for the last 3 polls.
Yeah.
Thüringen, they've been top of the polls for the last 9 polls, with like Die Linke second and CDU third. CDU second place in Saxony. And in Brandenburg...
Damn, GroKo with CDU and Linke, huh? How does that sound?
The anti-fascist CDU.
Well, no, because the CDU then is set on
How else are you getting out of this?
You need to fuck your communally owned car.
your Trabi.
The Linke members are like,
Like, you sick fucks. And just like, just oh my god, every CD member just drooling over the fact like, oh yeah, I can finally fuck my car again. They're doing it in Berlin. Why can't we do it here?
So yeah, CDU second place in Saxon. AFD first place in the last 3 polls. And then Brandenburg, AFD is top in the last 4 polls. That's a much closer 3-way race, though, between them, the SPD, and CDU. The thing that I mentioned, the reason I mentioned the CDU's positioning on all of those is because it's constantly hearing from CDU in the new states, the East German states, that they want to work with the AFD.
Yeah, that is wild.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, we all know if someone goes will be working with the AfD, it's gonna be the CDU.
Yeah.
Damn, it's almost like you know what, half of their membership is old CDU people or some shit. I don't fucking know anything though about this country, so
well, yeah, because it's like the CDU before the AFD was the right wing catch-all. So all of the AFD's opinions were just in the CDU.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I did, speaking of the FDP, I did see that quote from Lindner this week that was like, "You can vote for Die Linke in an emergency."
I'd vote for Die Linke. I mean, as much as I don't like the party, it's like, bro, you think I'm going to vote for FDP? Come, I can't vote here.
I can vote in some things.
I just also love the fact that then Lindner's party is just gone. They're they're now nationally 5%, 6% now.
They got kicked out of They got kicked out of the Berlin election. They didn't make the threshold. Yeah.
Actually, what Linda and Nancy said.
Nancy Fraser.
Yeah, Nancy Fraser. What Nancy and Christian said, actually, when this came out, that in Sonneberg there was the first AfD Landrat elected, they said, oh no, Wirtschaftsstandpunkt Deutschland is in Gefahr.
Losers.
Yeah, how about you think about the people that are actually affected by this kind of
they
policy.
Don't care.
Of course they don't care.
Yeah.
Of course that was the Nancy Fraser and especially the Christian Lindner thing to say. It's like, shit, Wirtschaftsstandpunkt Deutschland.
Christian Lindner, who read 3 paragraphs of the book called Economics 101 and was like, I know it all now. Who then is I think it's just so funny too that even the Financial Times is making fun of him now for just how just illiterate he is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that AfD is pretty good at Wirtschafts, at economic things.
They're all freaks.
Yeah, when
they're
it comes to making
ideologues.
Germany rich, not the people.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Wasn't that weird ruling in the German courts that's just fuck the rest of the EU or whatever? That was all AFD.
Yeah, that's
judges.
all because the AFD is really really powerful within the courts because they have one of the biggest they sue all the time and they win because they know they have all these lawyers.
If you sue enough, they'll make you a judge.
And
BVG, did you see that one?
No, do share.
Okay. The BVG, they have this
the
little sassy campaign. So the Berlin public transport.
Yeah.
Berlin public transport.
Berlin, not Berlin.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said
okay.
Berlin.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's why I corrected myself,
Thank
okay?
you. Yes. We're not doing.
I know you hate it.
Yeah, exactly. We're not doing.
Berlin.
Yeah, we're not doing.
The city's called Berlin. I've been calling it Germany.
Yeah, no, we're not doing some fuckboy TikTok of how to get into all the clubs in Berlin.
Okay, anyway, so the BVG, the Berlin public transport, they're doing the underground, the metro, whatever you want to call it, for every listener from all over Europe.
From everywhere else.
So metro, subway, underground.
Tube.
The tube. Okay. Anyway, they had this ad up saying something about I don't know. It was on the cards of the tube on the U-Bahn. You have normally a burger and beer or cola, whatever, crossed out.
Yeah.
A sign saying this is forbidden, not
I've
eating.
seen so many people eat burgers and beer.
Nobody is following that.
I'm guilty. Lock
same,
me up,
same.
Berlin. Actually,
But
please don't
next
lock
to it,
me
there
up.
was something. There was one that street artist put on there, said AfD and then crossed out. Back next to the burger thing.
Yeah.
And actually, the official media campaign of BVG reposted it, like tweeted it, actually saying like follow the rules or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what they said. I forgot what actually. But they had to take it down because one of the AfD members
Sued them. And won.
Yes.
Because they're very good at this shit.
Yeah.
They have so many lawyers in
They
their
have
ranks.
so many lawyers.
All
their
the
ranks
judges
as
are their
well.
friends.
The only group in
shit,
Germany that
man.
might have more lawyers than the AfD might be Rammstein currently.
Oh God, that might be true.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, so that's just kind of like in the offing here in Germany. Thought I'd mention that.
It sucks. It
it
really
does
makes
suck.
me feel shit.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point that then, like, all right, like, you're seeing all these things of, like, Olaf Scholz doing a thing of, like, how do we deal with the AfD? You know what?
For a minute, I forgot he was the chancellor.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Germany's running on vibes currently.
yeah. I mean, like, if it isn't clear to Germany how you deal with Nazism, you're lost. For fuck's sake.
I mean, the last time they tried to deal with it didn't go well.
No,
so,
exactly. And it's like, there's no talking to these people at this point. There's like, you know what? There's like, I don't give a shit when people are like at this point of like, oh, well, they're like, poor working people. I don't care. I really don't care.
Because they're not. They're rich.
No. I mean, not even just the sense that then like the politics obviously does benefit rich people in Germany. Oh, like the Nazis didn't. But it's like, you know what? There's no olive branch to them. I don't give two shits to the German government, so like we're gonna ban them because you know what? It would at least put a break to it. Yeah. I don't care if any person is just like, oh, that's not fair. This party is fucking dangerous. Yeah, of course the CDU has similar politics, of course, but the CDU is at least not openly going around being like, you know what the real problem is that then we didn't win World War II. And these are like legitimately the positions that then the AfD is winning. Björn Höcke is a Nazi. Like I'm legally allowed to call him a Nazi on this show. This party is chock full of legitimately people who like love the SS and Wehrmacht, who then go and go to AfD rallies with Nazi memorabilia that is legal in Germany. This party's fucking garbage. And I don't care. Like, you know what? I don't like. There is no point anymore of trying to like, oh, these people are like, oh, they're so poor, they're this and that. Fuck it. You know what? They know what they're voting for. Yeah. This party's been around for 10 years. Fuck off. You know what? They just want Nazism.
So, speaking of weird thing that came across my timeline while researching Bobby Sesselman is.
Did he also have was he also writing for the NPD secretly under the name Lerndorf Ladich?
Maybe. No. But at the same time, a small town in Rheinland-Pfalz had an AfD rally where people applauded banning dinner shops.
Yeah, these people are shit.
Is so wild.
These people are garbage.
Why would you not like a dinner? Also, it's a fucking Berlin thing, So
as Trotsky would say, as someone that I don't, Berlin.
I said it right. Yeah,
someone I don't like
very
quoting.
Insecure about how we're saying Berlin.
I don't like quoting Trotsky very often, but they belong on the dustbin of history. Like they just do. They're garbage. They're garbage fucking people. They're a garbage party. These people with the fucking dinner lot have probably been longer in this country than that this country has actually existed.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
All right.
I'm done. I'm mad. I hate this party. I hate these people.
But how do we
death to the AfD?
How do we move on from this? How do we recover? How about some silly Italian news?
Yeah,
Mamma mia.
Italy.
Mamma mia. Ella.
Ella. wrong country, but okay.
me and Nick were
Very close.
we're just hanging out with Milo, and all we said the entire evening, after every sentence, was just
Ella.
Ella.
We're Ella. We're gonna get to that. Holy shit.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So, Genero Sanglio. Oh my God, Sangiuliano.
Hey, yo.
Genero Sangiuliano. Yeah?
Gennaro San Giuliano.
San Giuliano.
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Julia. Resident Italian.
You want my passport?
Yes, please.
Italy's culture minister, he's technically independent, but very linked with the FDI, offered the Colosseum in Rome as the place for Musk and Mark Zuckerberg to fight.
That's so sick, actually.
Is this a death to match? Match to death? And
We hope so. Because, okay.
death match, that's what I wanted to
Yeah.
say.
Because I have to... It's unclear about whether this fight is still happening because Elon Musk's mom intervened and said it had to stop or whatever.
Don't fight.
Yeah.
Don't fight, boys.
No, but see, the thing is that I want the guy from Gladiator, like the guy who would always announce the fights.
Yeah.
You know, always coming out in like makeup and whatnot. It's like, here's the Carthaginian, you know, whatever you know that movie, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I should know how to say these names of things a little bit better.
Where he names like all the like places they're from and they're
No,
like,
where he's like they're gonna like reenact the Battle of Carthage or whatever and this and that. And that. I want that. I want that guy to come. I was like, here he is, the owner of Silicon Valley, standing at whatever fucking 6'2" or whatever that then.
Who's taller?
I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg's obviously taller.
I think so. But the important thing though is, for my money, Mark Zuckerberg would kill him. Have you seen Mark Zuckerberg lately with his like fucking kickboxing shit?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is so out of shape. I would love to see him. I mean, like again, this is there are no winners in here.
Elon Musk has the body of a school locker.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's
and
not-
you know what? Mark Zuckerberg has been training to stick people into that school locker.
And he's like 10 years younger than him. He's like,
Yeah.
no, it's I want this fight to happen because I want to see Mark Zuckerberg beat
Yeah,
the
dude.
shit
Yeah. And then the lions come out, and then
And the lions, they're given like a trident and a fishnet because the emperor's feeling goofy that day.
Yeah,
It's like,
oh.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Can we sanction this?
yeah, absolutely.
All right,
This is
cool.
the only good thing the Fratelli d'Italia government.
See, the only thing that'll be problematic is if Elon Musk, uses his special attack, which is Tesla car running over pedestrians.
Yes, but you see that won't work because Mark Zuckerberg isn't a toddler.
Oh, true. Mark Zuckerberg is above the.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg is very much above the range that a Tesla can see. But if he crouches,
Yeah, and then the Tesla comes out from the side.
yeah,
But like then they'll just take out his legs, and as we know, people who work for Facebook don't need legs.
yeah. Remember in you watched Kill la Kill, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, you know the one guy who's like the computer hacker guy.
Yeah.
All right, I feel that Elon Musk is gonna be that guy,
Sure.
and Mark Zuckerberg's special fucked up thing is that he's like the weird BDSM guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
remember the one of the Yulia knows because she's over there laughing her ass off, and that then he's one of the heads of the school, he's like one of what's her name, the head of the school, Yulia, Sasuke-sama. Yeah, she's great. One of her go-to guys, his special attack is that he just is really into bondage, and the more that the more that you would hit against him, he's like, I love it. It only makes him more powerful. Exactly. I feel that that's what it would look like. Is that it would just look like Kill la Kill.
That's fair.
What I'm saying is that makes this an anime.
There's an aspect of German or not German, sorry, Italianness that happened this week that I want to, happy Pride or whatever.
Ella.
Ella.
Oh, nice.
Happy Pride. Yeah, first of all, happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride, everyone. Sorry, I have to open this on my phone because it won't work on my iPad. I brought my iPad thinking I'm all super fancy this week, but apparently I can't open Twitter links.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Rude.
No.
Yeah, they changed Twitter that you have to have an account now to open up any Twitter links. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, you can't
Take
lurk.
a peek at
No.
anyone's tweets.
Can't lurk anymore.
No incognito.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. So, oh my god. Oh Jesus. Okay, so yeah, in it's not translating now. That's great. Thanks, Elon. Your website's working great. Yeah, so I believe in Brianza, in the local government there, a member of the government known as Felicia Grazia Scafidi.
I was expecting a nickname, but okay, but you just said a full name.
Full name, Felicia Grazia Scafidi. She I'm like, believe her whole comment is, I love gay people. They are normal, right?
Okay, yeah.
However, importantly, this word is translated as normal, but means like, is more like the Italian word for neurotypical.
Oh God.
Oh.
Damn, gays aren't all autistic.
But like not even neurotypical in the sense of like all disabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love gay people, they're not disabled. Is like basically the line. and then doubles down.
I'm offended by this.
I know. And then doubles
on
down
multiple levels.
and doubles down on the line being like, after realizing kind of what she said, says after that, lots of my friends are gay. I have more gay friends than normal friends.
Oh my God, almost made it.
Yeah, almost did it.
Yo, my gay
Nice
friends.
attempt.
Yeah, none of my gay friends autistic, but my normal friends are fucking all autistic.
Oh, this is wild.
Yeah, so happy
I feel
Pride.
you, Queen.
Right. Very confusing.
All right, and now
Italy's just such a fucking mess.
it's very funny.
Yeah, do we want to do the Greek elections update?
Yeah.
All right,
Ella.
should I? Ella. Okay, well, you see,
I'm just gonna listen.
yeah, you're gonna listen. Yeah, you're gonna listen to.
You were to sit down and listen to Greek voice.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a very comforting thing
Yeah,
for Germans.
Yes. Skasmos.
That's why they go to the.
Yeah.
We're going to listen to Greek voices now, not 2011. Now.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah, Greek elections were miserable. And the thing that was just so funny is that then I didn't even pay attention because I just knew that Mitsotakis was, of course, going to win.
Yeah.
However, I did not know that then that normally when an election goes to a second round, nothing really changes.
Yeah.
However, holy shit.
Yeah.
Main results didn't change. 10% did just okay. So the results from the first election was around 62%, and this round was 52% of turnout, which is insane. I think it's the lowest in modern Greek history.
Yeah.
Remember, Greece, I think up until recently was a country that you'd be fined if you didn't vote, and yeah, these bizarre, like we didn't talk about last
new
episode.
massive revenue stream for the Greek government.
I have not updated myself on the real results. I just saw that it was bad.
Well, because
man,
the
this
real
is horrible.
real results didn't actually change in the sense of the three main parties.
I knew who was winning and everything. Like before, I was
some bonus party snuck in there.
Yeah, well, because the bonus parties in May weren't that big. Like Niki was like barely at like 3 or 4% or whatever.
Yep.
Spartan or whatever the fuck they're called wasn't even on the ballot.
We'll go through those. We're gonna
Eleniki Lizi, which is in English Greek solution.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the notes right now and I didn't look at them before. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What the hell? We get to it. I know.
You're wondering what is a party called Spartan?
Exactly, but I know what it is because it already has a fashion vibe.
It is the it is the corniest shit that you can imagine. This is
Fill
the
me
shit.
in, fill me
All
in.
right. So I knew of these parties, and the reason that we didn't talk about them is because I didn't think that they were anything important.
No one did.
Yeah, because the thing is that then Christiavgi, aka Golden Dawn, was kind of like on the cusp of like, will they, won't they, can they run, because they are illegal, but the party members are still allowed to run from prison under different parties. Cassidiaris like ran under a different party called just National Party, and then he wasn't allowed
or something.
Huh?
Yeah, Hellenis or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was just called
They should have
National
called
Party.
Nationalist Party.
No, it was called like
We need to calm down. We're in prison already.
it was called
Okay.
no, it was called like Ethnica Koma or something like that or whatever. Yeah, which would be the literal for just National Party.
Yeah.
The Hellenis one, that's the name I got anyway. That was banned.
Yeah, they were banned. Anything that had a direct connection to Christiavgi was banned.
Yeah.
However, they just started throwing their support behind these like random other parties, and Cassidiaris has become like a YouTube celebrity in Greece. During COVID, where he was like a massive in prison and anti-vaxxer is kind of funny because like, homie, you're not getting the vax. Like, don't worry, like you're fine.
Yeah.
but he put his support behind the Spartans,
Yeah.
and then all of them together. So
nothing good coming out of Sparta.
oh my god, this is the thing too, is that then when you look at their shit, it's the corny, like it literally looks like stuff that you sell tourists in Greece of like
their logo is the helmet.
Yeah,
like it's
it
like
literally looks like
do they have naked guys on?
Everyone's fucking dudes having sex and they love it.
I see that they are anti-LGBTQ. What's going on?
No,
there?
but you have to understand, when we do it, it's the straightest thing ever.
Yeah, true. There's only real love among real men.
When I'm not in another
quote
man,
Platon.
it's a real warrior, and therefore it's straight.
Yeah, I would love to see how much of their voter turnout was just like Greek diaspora.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
that'd be interesting, yeah.
Because the Greek diaspora also, alongside the police, overwhelmingly voted for Golden Dawn.
Yeah.
But the thing that's very interesting with them is that, like, literally, everything about the party looks like that you could buy it on at a tourist stand in the shittiest, like Monastriaki.
I've seen Greek restaurants in the city with better graphic
Yeah,
design.
exactly.
Yeah.
It looks so corny, so shitty, and it's like, we are the 300. It's like, bro, like, I can buy a T-shirt that says that.
Do you want me to read the "We Are 300" quote from their website?
Go for it.
God, where is it? Hang on.
So while you're
yeah.
finding that, they amassed to now what is 12% of votes if you combine all three of these parties.
16.
16. Okay, yeah. And Golden Dawn at their peak was 7-ish%. They had 13 seats in parliament or whatever. Also, we have to mention too that the KKE is still very clear at like this between 7 to 11% in Greek politics. They're never moving, no matter how silly they are.
That's a very stable party.
Yeah,
7 to 11% of the electorate.
Oh
is
my
immortal.
god! When I was in Athens and I was in my taxi and I saw like the KKE posters or whatever, the KKEL posters.
Yeah.
I was taking a photo of it, and my taxi driver was like, "What are you taking a photo of?" I'm like, "Oh no, just political posters." And he's like, "Ah." But he thought it was a regular communist party. He was like, "Oh, the communists, we have to fight for our right to exist in this country." And I was like, "Dude, yeah, you rock."
Nice.
I was like, "Hell yeah, my taxi driver's a communist." And he may be a kooky communist, but still, doesn't matter.
And you nodded solemnly and you said, Ella.
Ella Malaka, yeah.
In this environment, it doesn't matter what kind of.
No, exactly. In the sense, it was very cool having he's like, "Oh, Coco A," and I'm like, "Yeah, Coco A," and he's like, "Yeah, it's like you have to fight for your right to exist in this country." And I was like, "All right, Beastie Boy reference, or you're cool, or both."
Yeah.
But
cool
he
to
might
make
be
it
homophobic, so let's change the topic. Yeah, but no, I mean, it really is like, yeah. So the thing is that then the thing that's very interesting is that they have a block. I don't think this block is going to last longer than this election. I think that we don't need to really worry about it all too much because ND is doing enough damage to the modern Greek state that it's been. I mean, they are the most corrupt organization. And
I want to
pro Germany and this and that and that, pro EU for all the worst reasons.
Very Orbanist.
Yeah, very Orbanist, and they also just love the wealth extraction happening in their country because they benefit from it. But very just off-putting, but also then ND has the majority now because they have the bonus round that comes
158 seats.
Yeah, plus the bonus seats that then those are
plus or
that's
including?
that is including the bonus seats.
Yeah,
so it was 138, and then they got 20 extra seats.
158 out of 300
300
seats?
yeah.
And that was
we are the 300.
Yeah. No, you're not. But they got 158 seats out of 300 with only 40.8%.
Yeah. I mean, those numbers don't really add up when you think about it.
No, that's the 50 bonus seats and the fun.
No. So they got it's you're just allowed the amount now to go over or whatever. You're not allowed the full 50 or something like that.
Okay.
So it's done based on a percentage thing or whatever or some. I don't know the details.
It's a little
of it.
less joke fucking Mario Party.
Oh no,
rules.
I mean the Greek Parliament and Greek politics is still Mario Party ass jokes, but yeah, these parties I think are just gonna blip up, fizzle out. I mean, don't quote me on this. I could be entirely wrong. I think that then people were probably saying about this about Golden Dawn.
Yeah.
But the thing of that Golden Dawn that was really interesting is that then that they integrated themselves very well within the communities, where then they even admit too. There's a phenomenal documentary that was done about Golden Dawn. I forget the name of it. You can find it on YouTube though. It was done in conjunction, I believe, also with Die Linke in Germany.
Yeah.
And They even admit that they were just using old communist tactics of like going towards the like, disenfranchised Greeks and just like giving them food and stuff. These parties aren't doing that. They're just going off of a dumb image. And I think
the Spartans seem particularly kind of like weird and online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, no one voted this election. Half the population did not vote this election.
Yeah. So I'll run through these parties and what they kind of like stand for.
Go for it. Yeah.
Because, like as Nick said, 16% of the vote went to these three kind of like far-right parties, all with like slightly different flavors, which is more than double Golden Dawn's heyday. I think Moira Lavelle from Jacobin like kind of uses this to say this is the most right-wing parliament since the end of the junta.
Yeah.
All right, so Spartans, they're the big ones here. They got 13 seats because Ilias Kasidaris like endorsed them from prison.
Yeah.
And he's got like a big social media thing. He's all over TikTok and YouTube.
He was always like the press. He was a face, no?
Kasidiadis? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the press face.
Yeah, a.k.a. Alex Rodriguez, if he just like washed up in Greek politics.
Totally. Yeah.
So yeah.
He was a face. Sorry. People call him
the face.
The most handsome Nazi.
Spartans call for closed borders, distancing Greece from LGBTQ plus rights.
That's not very Spartan of you, homie.
No. Greek-centric education. So
this is the shit that's just so funny to me because all this shit is made up.
We invented the computer.
Ella. No, but I mean, we talked about this in our Gladio episode that the modern Greek state, not just in the sense of its like function, but it's also its ideology and its like mythical bullshit that it believes in itself, was literally had to be funneled in because every artist was leaving Greece after the Civil War.
Yeah.
All this, there is no such thing as fucking Spartans. No. And this is the thing that's the funniest. It's the funniest bullshit like diaspora nonsense to call yourself the Spartans because every person that you meet in the diaspora will tell you, we're the real Spartans.
I'm from Sparta.
Yeah. No, you fucking aren't. That state's called Laconia now, by the way.
Yeah.
Sparta's a fucking village that no one is from that's really poor.
Yeah.
And
I blame it on 300.
Exactly. Yeah. You guys are losers. Also, you're probably all Turks.
Yeah.
That's what we all are. Speaking of a Turk, as a Turk, whatever I am myself, no, it's not real.
No, like everything that happened like 4,000 years ago, that's who I am. Everything that happened between now and then with like all the Slavs and the Turks and stuff. No, absolutely no.
We're pure, baby.
Somehow none of that happened.
You fucking Harry Potter ass politics over here. Fuck off.
Love that.
Surprisingly, the economic effects of throwing all of your kids into a well did not turn were not super great. And now it's a poor village. But yeah, here's the quote actually from their website. Ella.
That's also you can also use that one, Ciaran, because it felt like it's.
Let's go.
We are the Greek Spartans, all caps.
Fuck off.
In soul and body.
I want to kick these people with my cowboy boots right now.
We are the ones who want to claim and to be worthy of Leonidas's 300.
I told you.
I
told you it's all because of 300.
By guarding Thermopylae again.
Dude, are you
gonna do that without being gay?
Somehow.
Yeah, well, sorry, that won't work.
It won't work.
No, because I'm getting in the mind of being a member of the Spartans party, and like
these are all CrossFit dudes, probably.
That's like the most homoerotic, like.
Okay, no. Based on that quote, come on, these guys are HEMA people, historical European martial arts.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh fuck it! Again, I want to kick them with my cowboy boots.
Yeah. But okay, so I'm getting into their headspace, right? All right, as we all know,
please stop it. I hate
as we all know, the 300, right?
These are diaspora politics.
Yeah, the 300.
They've only watched the movie.
Yeah,
The 300, super cool, sprayed on abs, right? But unfortunately, they did lose.
Yeah.
And their one reason for losing. Too gay. This is how we fix it.
Oh shit!
If only we were so straight that my wife wasn't having that weird subplot where some guy was trying to bribe her or whatever.
Oh, you mean
that thing that wasn't in the comic?
You mean what's his name from The Wire?
Yeah. Anyway,
Some fucking detective from Baltimore wouldn't have fucking fucked my wife.
It's always Baltimore.
We have the founder of this party, Vasilis Stigas.
Yeah, he sounds like shit.
He does sound like shit. In his post-election speech, he thanked Casillas, just like not tactically distancing themselves from Golden Dawn at all. He just like thanked him outright.
How right back to rapper politics. Here we are. Like, free, hashtag free
Stigas was
free Young Thug. I mean, like, maybe, I don't know.
Stigas was in a single issue party called Political Spring, which only political issue was being anti-Macedonian.
Oh.
What a nerd.
Yeah.
I found the coolest and silliest single issue party.
Oh, sure.
In Greece, by the way, when I was researching for this episode, which was
By
called
going to Greece.
It was called Panathinaikos List or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Their only issue is that they want a new stadium for Panathinaikos.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And they have one seat in local municipality government.
And of course, we are also homophobic.
Ella.
A new stadium and no gay.
Yeah, the stadium.
Oh, God.
Straights only. All right. Then we have Greek Solution, 12 seats. Greek.
Yeah,
They're the one
bad.
who've been around.
Everything that has to do with solution is always.
Last time we talked about this with me and Nick,
Yeah.
it really did. Struck me that the name Greek Solution really sounds like I want to get rid of all the Greeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Like the Greek.
the vibe is.
Their name in Greek, though, makes a bit more sense because it's Elliniki Lisi, which then means that it's a solution for Greeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their slogan is like Greece first, Greeks first.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Trump
But
thing.
they're the oldest of these parties, and by oldest, I mean they were formed in 2019, I think.
Yeah. So
But they're a loser party as well.
their politics. Okay, all three of these parties are obsessed with the birth rate, naturally enough, as you are. I had to post a meme about it.
I loved it, yeah.
Yeah. So their main goal, okay, here's the pitch, right? Nick, you as a Greek man living in Greece, right? Ella. Here's what we're going to do for you. We're going to get you a job.
Okay, yeah, sounds
And
good.
That's so nice.
And
I'm 30 years old and I'm in Greece. Yeah, sure. Okay, sounds
Yeah.
sick.
And while you're working this job, we also need you to raise 12 kids.
Now, about that second part, all right, big questions.
Excuse me, what?
How?
Yeah, there's not really a solution to that yet.
But you called Elliniki Lisi. Like,
No. The solution is you have to work.
so you're telling me actually, wait, Yulia's right. Greek solution sounds like the extermination of Greeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can work and raise 12
Yeah.
kids.
How do I work in race? I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
you're gonna murder off the fucking Greek population this way. You're gonna have so many parents killing themselves.
Yes. And then we have Victory, or Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki. Yeah,
Yeah.
the party named after me,
Nikki.
unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, Ella.
It's like you just arrive in Greece and all the posters of your face. You're like, what?
Why am I the poster boy of a Greek far right neo-Nazi party? I'm sorry, neo-Nazi adjacent party. My bad.
10 seats. Very orthodox traditional party.
Man, that sounds shit. Fuck. Get offline.
No, not online.
Oh.
Actually.
Oh,
because-
no. This is the one that has the ties to Mount Athos
Yes,
and
they
whatnot.
are the political wing of Mount Athos
fucking
monasteries.
sickos. Get rid of your stupid
no.
religion.
Yeah.
That's
like,
where women can't go.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, this like. All right,
hate
In
sorry.
all of Greece. Only bros.
Yeah,
Wait.
And don't fuck each other.
Yeah. Here we go again.
you can fuck each other.
Yeah, but in a straight way.
In a
In
straight way.
Yeah,
Straight
exactly.
way, yeah. You have to say how much you hate turkey. While
Yeah,
while
you have to
know.
say like.
Like,
You have to say mean homo. Would be mean or thin homo. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyway, thinks the real problem. So this is really reminding me of fucking.
My brain's already like boiled at this point. What is
I'm
this?
so sorry. This is
No, in a good way.
Yeah.
In the best way possible.
So this really reminds me of your man, the raging anti-Semite from Dutch politics, Thierry Baudet.
My guy, of course.
Those texts were leaked. We know he's a raging anti-Semite, but really reminds me of him. This politics of victory, because He's the
It's so cool. The politics of victory.
Yeah.
Call it politics of
politics
Nikki.
of Nikki. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm dragging you under the bus. Though.
Oh yeah. You might as well drag me under the bus. This country's dumb.
This is what Nick believes.
Hello.
No, so it's really reminding me of like his politics, because his whole like pseudo intellectual thing was talking about oikophobia, right?
Fear of the family.
Fear of yourself is what he claims it is, and he claims his like.
Because there would be ekogenia for the family.
Yeah. So, Victory, Nikki, thinks that Greeks hate Greece.
Damn those self-hating Greeks.
Self-hating Greeks, and they need more God. Not that one though. The one
Oh,
we
the
like.
ones like Zeus.
No.
Wait, are we going back to?
No. We need. Greeks need more God in their life, not Allah.
Not the
God,
Orthodox.
the Orthodox
Oh,
God,
shit.
not the Turkish one. Whatever they have, I'm not looking into it.
No, I want all the
I'm
Greek
thinking of like
gods.
Zeus. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I thought we're going like weird
Nah,
traditional.
This is too Orthodox. That maybe.
How am I supposed to then take Thermopylae
Yeah.
and not believe
Exactly.
in Zeus and-
several petty gods all
Yeah.
fucking each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, like get your shit together.
I mean,
you can't be monotheistic and also then try to fight.
But this is the other party. This is the monastery
yeah.
party.
I know, but
This is
still, it's all the same
Spartans should do
bullshit.
this.
Spartans, they should
It's all the
totally
same
go
bullshit,
back to
though.
the Olympus.
The original pantheon.
But like,
Yeah.
all these parties are just like, like double-handed jacking each other off. So like, which one is it? Am I supposed to then like revert back to like 4,000 years or whatever? Like the Battle of Thermopylae is actually much earlier than that.
Yeah.
2,200 years bullshit, where then like Greece is still believing in this nonsensical whatever stuff, or am I supposed to believe the nonsensical stuff of a monotheistic religion that then is forced upon me by the Romans? Which one is it? Which one is it? All right, I would like to know. I'm here trying to vote.
way?
Which way, Wes? Which way? Which way?
This definitely does seem like the rant of like
Which way? And then Nico Andro.
those weird like local government things they do in America, where like random people can just like talk to like the local municipality. Like this seems like the Greek version of it. Like you call yourself the Spartans party, but
You believe in one God.
you won't let me sacrifice my lamb on a plinth.
And I can't fuck my bros. You're anti-LGBTQ, but like, how can I win if I'm not like warming up by just being inside my friends?
You claim that you are the traditional Spartans, but when I try to fuck a swan,
Yeah. The fuck, bro?
yeah, when I try to come in a sea clam and make my daughter
Yeah, no, these
the
parties.
most beautiful woman.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I'm sitting there just staring at myself, in the lake and I become flowers.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
What the fuck, bro?
No, but I mean, like,
Government is not doing enough to address
these
this.
parties are so fucking lame. That's why I have to believe that then, like, at least Spartan or whatever that has to come from diaspora votes. That can't, like,
I hope, yeah.
I don't know, because
Sounds
again,
like Americans.
it sounds too fucking corny.
Yeah.
And Nikki Lazy always has kind of been around like 3-4% or whatever. There's
Yeah.
like, Greek nationalists are a thing. They're gonna always exist. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna get stressed out about that. But that party is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my fucking life, because it literally sounds like some some real fucking Guido named like Nico from Baltimore made that party.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking that sounds like a bit.
However, we have to get to the sad Greek stuff.
Yeah.
I think a huge part of the Spartans was the Cassidiatus shout out.
Yeah, the fucking dap up that they got.
All right.
So sad Greek news.
Sad Greek news. Okay. I'm going to get through this because a lot of people have probably seen this, but we're just going to go through the facts, and maybe some American listeners haven't seen this. A ship off the coast of Pylos sank, roughly 750 on board, based on estimates. 104 were saved. It's been more than a week now, so the remaining 646 are now presumed dead. 78 of those were confirmed dead, and the rest were like considered missing for ages. And the ship launched from Tobruk in Libya, which is 350 kilometers or 220 miles south of Crete. The reason Pylos, though, is like the western side of Greece, like same coast as Albania, basically. And it's believed that the reason they were going there is they were heading to Italy because the Greek Coast Guard has received such a reputation now that people are just not trying. They're going to Italy.
Yeah, the Greek Coast Guard has, and this is the thing I was just found that was really interesting when this video and stuff like that came out, that then the Greek Coast Guard did the thing that they always do, like, oh, we didn't know. It's like, you have a reputation of being the most brutal.
They also got the call.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They got the call, and they're officially known as like for doing pushbacks, etc. I mean, they're like official reports, etc.
It's So we kind of have proof that like a lot of bullshit happened here. So, an NGO called Alarm Phone, a sea rescue NGO, first picked up the distress calls and maintained contact with this ship. That's an important context. So then we have the Greek Coast Guard. Greek Coast Guard claims Frontex first spotted them and made contact. They claim that those on board did not want to be rescued and wished to continue on to Italy. They claim that the boat capsized hours later. Now, problems with this. This is not legally sound, as international law says that they are required to assess the ship independently. They can't just take like the passengers or crew word for it. They have to like look at it themselves, make a judgment. Photos of the ship have now kind of like come up and have existed for a very, very long time, and shows three things that should have warranted them to rescue the ship, which is 1, it's overcrowded, 2, those people who are on it don't have life vests, and 3, the boat is not flying a flag. You can only ignore a request for assistance if it's like flying a flag that is internationally recognized. Like you've got like a Libyan flag or something.
Yeah.
Frontex, other problem, Frontex's order of events does not match those established by Alarm Phone. So like the thing, when they say things happen, does not match when Alarm Phone says things happen. Solomon, which is a great publication, strongly recommend. They kind of like cover this stuff pretty much exclusively in English and in Greek, has confirmed that the Greek Coast Guard and Frontex knew the ship was in distress for 6 hours before it capsized.
Yeah.
The BBC has also managed to prove that they knew that the boat had come to a standstill for a couple of hours before it capsized. The boat was genuinely probably aiming for Calabria. Like I said earlier, the Greek Coast Guard and like the whole apparatus around Greece and the Greek islands have become so hostile that like
Pylos is not on the Greek Isles, by the way.
no, it's not. It's on
No. It is on the mainland. It is on Peloponnesia.
Yes, yeah. It's like I said earlier, it's on the same Albanian coast, kind of like that side.
Yeah, it's near Kalamata and stuff like that.
Because they were legitimately aiming for Calabria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said the islands, and I had to slightly correct you. Yeah,
but like no one is aiming. Like these ships are no longer really aiming for Greece and the islands anymore because of how hostile the Greek Coast Guard is.
Yeah, the Greek. I mean, yeah, we've discussed as well too with weirdly tying back to Golden Dawn in the sense of how the military, police, and stuff like that. There have been cases of migrants who then have entered Greece being kidnapped and stuff like that. Like it's not the country that you want to end up.
No.
In the sense that then too, that the people who then survived were brought into concentration camps.
Yeah.
In Greece.
Yeah.
One of the photos that came out earlier was two brothers meeting again for the first time. One was with a fence in between them. Yeah, and one had managed to successfully get asylum somewhere else in the EU.
Yeah,
and the other one was like in this camp being processed.
Yeah, Greece has an archipelago of concentration camps. We need to like very much be like that is still a reality of.
Yeah, and it's like.
Stuff that's going on.
For me, the thing that is like, of course, this is resulting in a Greek population that votes for heinous parties because, like, the other side of this is it's also kind of like somewhat out of the Greek government's hands. Like, the Greek government is acting the way that the entire EU has set them up to act and wants them to act.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, remember, too, that then Greece acts this way. They're not forced to act they're not forced by the European Union to act this way because that would be stupid and that would be then
they're rewarded when they
act this way because
and they also have government in power that would.
Yeah, they have ND
like
has ND wants to continue
but also
this
is all like in like very much in, like the EU is very much behind this or like
of course
kind of shit,
absolutely
you know?
I mean
Remember
Germany
as well, you see
Germany
sent a total failure by Frontex as well as always
Germany sent the Bundespolizei to Greece. Remember? I wonder why. Because the preservation of this brutal border politic, this like which is I hate using postmodern words, but this like necropolitic, as Mbembe would say, is very much alive and well within Europe's coast, and that then the country that then is doing the most to preserve this necropolitical sphere for Europe has been Greece under New Democracy. Not saying that then Syriza didn't. Syriza had a lot of problems with it, but
Italy did as well.
Exactly, of course. But you have a government
Especially
in power
with
that then that
France.
But even the like technocratic government.
Yeah.
Even Draghi and
of
whatever.
course, absolutely. But I mean, like, New Democracy is like the future Orbanist party for everyone. You know, like that is the no migrant party, but we're going to be like, you know, we're going to pretend to be solemn and care about when this shit happens. They did like an investigation themselves and this and that, which found nothing or whatever.
On an international level as well, because within Greece, what happens, I think, is kind of interesting, because we have quotes here from. I wrote down the Greek letters as well because I'm feeling very
I had to correct
intellectual.
it for you,
Yeah. Notis Mitirakis.
Wait, let me see. All right, let me get that over here. Come on. All right, where is it? Oh, wait, there's at the top. Notis Mitarakis. Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, I had to fix your spelling on in the English one.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
This is the former migration minister. He literally just lost his job with these new elections.
Yeah.
But he's ND. He's Neo Demokratia. So he blamed it on the smugglers, and this has been the line for a very, very long time in Greece. That like the problem is purely the smugglers, rather than the smugglers are the consequence of this system. Yeah. But new this time is he's lumping in together the NGOs, and he's attacking the NGOs who are like Alarm Phone, want this to stop happening. Kind of on this like weird twisted logic that they are also making money from this crisis, in the sense that like they receive donations and can pay us tax.
Bro, you get money from the German state to like make sure that this border exists. So shut up.
You get money from the German state.
You get money from the German state and the European Union separately.
Yeah. To like, here's the stipend to not sell your ports to China.
Exactly. Yeah. Here's the stipend to then do that. Also, here's your like genocide money. You want to like go wild. Here's your concentration camp money.
Yeah.
Also, here's your money that then is like given to you by Volkswagen to then sell your islands off for power. Fun fact of what's that island called again? I don't remember. Greece is selling islands off to VW for like projects.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I want to do an episode on that in the future of like these like
we're coming up with a new, even more fucked up gas to run our cars on.
Yeah, it's called Zyklon B. Zyklon C.
But can we make cars go?
Zyklon B wasn't a gas; it was a chemical, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Anyway,
right. Sorry.
We found the topic even more depressing.
Yeah,
than what
sorry.
we're talking about. Yeah. So, it has been over a week since this happened, and I just kind of felt it was weird as the European podcast to not at least mention this event.
Oh no, for sure, yeah. And the thing that was so weird too is because I was on a Greek island very recently, not by my choice, very much against my own will.
VW sent me there.
VW sent me there. And it was very weird because the presence of military helicopters there has quadrupled.
Wow.
And then when I was like, with people like, oh wow, what's the helicopter doing? I'm like, don't ask. I'm like, what do you mean don't ask? I'm like, do not ask, because we're having a fun time here. I'm gonna ruin your fucking evening.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, this is what I was saying. But like the Greek people voting like horrendous things because they've seen their local area turned into these like super militarized spaces that they're like. It's very easy to understand why they would blame migrants for that, because the migrants show up and then suddenly the government reacts by like throwing up all these fences, helicopters everywhere. When back in the day, this was just like the cool village I grew up in or whatever.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a lot of sympathy with that shit. So
I mean, like, it's
no one like the politic on depending on which island it is mostly just fake tourist bullshit. So, you know, and the thing is too is that then the hardest thing to see is that then people when they post their holidays on Greece,
sure,
and they're like, oh, I'm here on Lesbos. Oh, I'm having such a cute time. It's like you're on an active concentration camp. You're not like you may be having a cute time, but like look up, sweetie, because like there's like fences all around. Do you think why?
Yeah,
like have you ever thought for 2 seconds why these fences are there?
The shop has 2 sets of prices, but I get the lower one. So.
I get the lower price. I wonder why. You know, it might be because I'm not a migrant, and that's the thing is that like you know, friends of Yulia and myself like literally had to go through Lesbos for you know to get to Germany, and they mentioned went through the whole Balkan route, and mentioned that then the worst country that they fucking went through was Greece.
Yeah.
Because of course they're there. It's the first stop of the European Union because they can't be sent back anywhere, and the Greeks who are on these islands are really fucking racist.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't. There's like, there's not a sympathy to be. I mean, yeah, okay, whatever. There's like the economic reality of Greece, sure, but it's like you have an intertwined history with most of these people, especially.
Yeah.
You know, so fuck off. This is why when it, you know, tying it back to the bullshit right-wing parties that then build up this fake Greek narrative. The reality of the Greek narrative is that then you're Turkish, you're probably Arab, you're probably Albanian, you're probably Bulgarian and Armenian. Just fucking accept it.
Yeah.
And when you see people who then are being treated like this, you should be doing the right thing and then offering them help, because you know what? These people historically also offered you help.
Yeah.
So don't be a cunt. And the idea that then because you're part of the European Union that you think that you're better than them, you make like €2 an hour, homie.
Yeah.
Like you are literally like
don't defend the European Union.
Don't defend you're also worthless. The only reason that you're in the European Union is because the Greeks lost the Greek communists lost the Civil War.
Yeah.
You know? Greece would have been is still a peripheral country of Europe, and this is how a peripheral country of Europe is used. It's used as a border sanctuary for border politic. Yeah,
actually, in fences. Everyone can be super upset about how the Coast Guard reacts and everything, even though this is EU policy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The average Greek has more in common.
And Frontex is not only Italy, Spain, and Greece.
No, exactly.
Headquarters are in Poland.
Absolutely.
It has a French name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Frontier external.
I know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the average Greek has more in common with a Turk or a Lebanese person or wherever else than they do probably with the average European. They just do, for whether it be cultural reasons, economic reasons, whatever, food reasons.
Food.
I mean, cultural reasons, except for your dumb religion that you're the only country that then does this. It's like,
but then also that links them to another people that they also don't want to pretend they're linked
Serbia.
to, which is the Slavs. Yeah.
But I mean, still, is that like, you know what? The most liberating thing of then realizing that is that then, you know what? We all rock.
Humanity.
No, not humanity.
Right?
Not humanity. No. Being part of this this block of this Balkan Turkish Arab thing and North African thing is that it's all cool, but it's not cool in the sense that then how they treat the other people who are like probably also like, if they want to get to this fucking skull measuring bullshit of voting for these like right wing parties.
Yeah.
The skull measuring will show you that you have really a lot in common with people that you're fucking kicking out of your country. So just fucking like it is so absurd to me as someone who's grown up with so much of this bullshit ultra nationalist nonsense.
Yeah.
And then I realize that my last name is like not even fucking actually Greek.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why would you buy into this bullshit? You know, I mean, it is Greek in a regard, but whatever. You know, like. It's so pathetic and it's so horrible on so many different levels. I can't even sympathize with the sense of like, oh, well, you know, they're just poor. It's like, yeah, they're like, but international solidarity doesn't like work that way. You know, it works in the sense that then that you find commonalities for other reasons. And for a group of people who have then been like brutalized by Europe for over a century, why wouldn't you be more why wouldn't your heart be more open to people who are also being brutalized? You know, because we have these. I grew up with stories of how, like, you know, how much Greeks were brutalized throughout history, and what it made me into as a person was in the sense of like, okay, I should be nicer to people. Instead, my family went and did this in the sense that we need to be ultra nationalist fucking diaspora losers.
Yeah.
And you know what? No one wants to hear that shit. Except for these, like, whatever, the Spartan fucks who want
300.
Yeah, it really, because this shit really grinds my gears, because whenever I meet anyone from whatever, Turkey, the Middle East, there's so much in common.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, of course, definitely.
I like the idea that they'll rename their party to just the Zack Snyder party.
Yeah, fuck off, yeah. No, the real cool position is to, you know, be actually Greek and realize that then, you are oppressed and so are these other people, and therefore you offer solidarity with them, not be a cunt.
All right, so the other thing that we kind of need to address, because we are the European podcast, and these are two big topics that we haven't addressed yet.
We are the European.
We are the I saw an ad. Okay, hang on. I saw an ad for done by like Deutsche Telekom for like, oh, get your news from podcasts. Like literally just like a bus stop ad, and it's just like what looked like a 16-year-old girl and a like 44-year-old man. Just like sitting at a table together with a microphone in front of them, was like, get the news about Germany. He's like, who? These people?
No.
These two.
Absolutely.
From like a dad and his daughter with like a hobby?
No. From your buds.
Yeah, from us.
Yeah.
And speaking of news about Germany, France.
Yeah, that, you know, that steel and coal thing still going real strong, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't going wrong.
Literally just like 50s in Europe. Steel coal lines. What could I go wrong? Like, yeah. 70 years later. What are we doing? Anyway, okay. So, seriously. 17-year-old Nahel Merzouk was shot dead by police in Nanterre, Paris, which is a northwestern suburb of Paris. Banlieue. We've all heard the word banlieue. Supposedly he was fleeing a police traffic check. He was fleeing a police traffic check, supposedly because he did have papers.
He didn't have a driver's license.
Yeah. This video is available to view online.
Please don't do it.
It's not necessarily.
Horrible.
You don't need to see the video to know the thing that
horrible.
happens. Yeah.
What you can do is watch the video of the paramedic that had to later like pick up the body. Yelling at the cops,
right?
Saying like he really like loses his shit, rightfully so. He's yelling at the cops, saying like, you can clearly see that this is a child. You know, he has a child's face. I mean, he's 17, but this is a child's face. Why would you do that? Nanterre's gonna like go wild. And also like, I don't know. As far as I understood, like he knew that like his mom is alone, only has the son and everything like that. Now she has like lost her son, everything.
Yeah.
Like he's really like it's a very emotional video. This guy, the paramedic, was later arrested because he was threatening the police. And the charges of threatening the police, which is fucking horrible and bullshit. Because this person was talking fucking truth.
Yeah.
And it's totally normal. If you have to pick like up a teenager's body, you know, they have to call you because like to say, oh, he's dead, etc. Like picking up a teenager's body, I would lose my shit as well. Like shot in the fucking head by a fucking cop. Yeah, there is a law in France that protects. Oh my god, protects the police in traffic stops using deadly force. Yeah,
that was actually for context of maybe if you're a French person listening, but like that was the thing that like the BBC was obsessed with, of like, why does a traffic cop have a gun? Because it's like not a thing in I don't know.
In the UK, you have the like guys without any guns and
so like, but like, even if you are someone who might have a gun at some point in this shift, you wouldn't have it when you're doing traffic duty.
Yeah. Unless you have cowboy boots on.
Unless you have cowboy boots on. So this has obviously resulted in riots. We are now on like the fourth night of riots or third night of riots. currently, last numbers I have, this has probably changed by the time you're listening to this, over 600 protesters arrested. 40,000 police have been deployed across the country. Protests are all over the country, mostly in Paris because the event occurred in Paris, but they're happening in Lille, in Marseille, in Pau, in Strasbourg, and Lyon. They're also even happening in French Guiana.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know. Yeah.
So that's like, yeah. On day 2, there was a large march through Nanterre, the venue where this happened, called a white march. Everyone was dressed in at least a white t-shirt or something, like white on top, led by Nahel's mother, which is heartbreaking to see. Like, she's very involved in all of this, which is very heartbreaking for me personally. I'm
very, I mean, like, you know what? I mean, I know that she's never going to hear this because it's a French thing, but that's so impressive to see.
Yeah,
someone who is mourning in that position to then come forth and then just be on the front lines.
Having the strength to go out and protest.
I'm very much used to probably more the American context, but very much used to the family being like at home and trying to stay out of things. Which is sad in a different way.
She also she made a statement saying like, I was just at work, I did everything right, and then I come home and they tell me these bastards. I think she used the word, like a very strong word. Pig, bastard, whatever.
Bastard, a word we got from the French.
Yeah, exactly. These bastards killed my son.
The White March was chanting police assassin, which is police murderer. So we can get into the details of some of the riots, some of the like responses to the riots now, because the reason this happened is very sad, and now we can talk about more fun and cool aspects of this, which is vengeance by the people.
That's right, baby. The cops are your enemy. Treat them as such. I've seen the craziest videos.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, my girlfriend is French and has just been sharing videos with me. I'm just like, because I'm not on social media, so just like she's like, look at this, and one was just a compilation of cool shit that's been happening.
Yeah.
One was, a guy attached a chainsaw to the back of his motorcycle and just started going through like police barricades and shit.
Whoa.
And then, wild shit.
That's some anime shit. I like that.
Yeah, really, like you've
figured out protesting quite well.
That's the thing too, is that then it's like, don't fuck with the banlieues, because they're gonna get really creative with how they protest. Like, a chainsaw to the back of your vehicle is so psychotic but so sick. And in the video there's just a dude just standing there, and then the chainsaw's coming and he just hops over it like it's nobody's business.
It's like no big deal, whatever.
They're like charging through police barricades with just like random things and whatnot. They're stealing police cars, which is the coolest thing.
We had an armory in Marseille was broken into.
Hopefully they also unlocked the chainsaw gun from Gears of War.
Gears of War chainsaw gun. My favorite, a car driven through the like front of a Lidl, crashing through their entrance.
Kept on driving, as far as I read.
We're going to the middle aisle. I'm buying a pair of socks and a kayak.
That's right.
Or whatever is in the middle aisle this week.
I don't know, like four MacBooks or whatever they have. Like the only 4 MacBooks in all of the Lidls.
Like a brand of tablet that you've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Midorion or whatever it is. Yeah. No, Corner Späti endorses looting because that's a very legitimate political
protest. Yes,
protest.
We've talked about the other things. Now we have to get into some of the government reactions. Yeah. So Macron has, I think this is probably the stuff that's getting the most play internationally. He said kind of like all the right things in terms of like, oh, this is a tragedy, I'm so sorry. But then he said some other shit. Where he blames
video games
and bad parenting.
Like GTA or what?
No, Crash Team Racing.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
The French people.
How do you blame, like, all right, sorry,
Yeah.
as being like the most hyper-militarized country in Europe, you can't blame video games really
you
anymore.
can't blame it on fucking bad parenting. What the fuck?
Also,
This mother
like,
just lost their child.
How many French fucks play Call of Duty and they're like, you know, what'd be the sickest thing ever is if I joined the French Foreign Legion.
Yeah,
like, shut
exactly.
the fuck
I
up.
blame that on video
No,
games.
no, the president of France, Macron, is looking out the window with the riots occurring, and he's going, the French people, they are taking my Wumpa fruit.
They're bouncing on top of the heads of all the gendarmes.
On top of the gendarmes.
They're exploding and turning into coins.
They are blowing up all my various crates that I have left around the place that also contains Wumpa fruit.
There are coins everywhere.
What was an appropriate reaction was Kylian Mbappe's reaction,
Yeah.
who tweeted saying, "Je suis mal à ma France," saying, I feel sick for my France. How did this happen? Blah blah blah, etc. Basically,
Because he's a good person.
Yeah, he is one of the.
Kylian
no,
Mbappe is just
seriously.
like he cannot do any wrong, and please do not become a sicko weirdo that I have to then like say like
we have to take all this back.
Yeah, take all this back because he's such a good boy.
Yeah, he is a great guy.
And also the fact that then that bizarre photo of him hugging Macron, I'm assuming he hated.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have faith for you.
Oh,
Kane.
imagine this fucking fucker calls you and says you have to stay at Paris Saint-Germain because we need you in France. And anyway, that's not the topic. Yeah.
No, so we also had like the UN asking France to look into systemic racism in the police. And then, like, a day later, the French police and French government respond with, no, there isn't any.
Yeah, that's like when that happened in Germany, you remember?
Okay,
but then there was the statement from, like, one of the police syndicates that I sent you. Allianz is their name.
Yeah.
And the wording that they used is literally the most racist shit that you could possibly imagine. Not even just like dog whistles, just like actual racist terms. They called them savages.
Yeah.
They called them dogs.
They did a Sarkozy.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because
said,
you remember the unrest in the banlieue when Sarkozy was the Minister Interior, the Interior Minister, and called basically the unrest in the banlieue, called the people involved like a pest.
Pest. That was the other one.
Yeah.
Typical, people who use the term pest and they're talking to, groups of people in terms of racialized senses, typically bad.
Yeah. I have to...
Only pests are Nazis.
So I think this is for an American audience. I think we have to, if you don't know, the understanding of the French understanding of race is whenever you encounter that kind of like quasi-liberal person who says, I don't see color. Because they have this kind of idea of like, we're not racist, we don't categorize people by race, we don't acknowledge race, you're not allowed to legally acknowledge race, blah, blah, blah. But then like, racist as fuck. Like,
yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's a very strange situation where like this is also resulting in problems of like advocacy groups for like minorities within France have a really hard time of getting like numbers of like how many Algerian French people died during the pandemic and things like that. Turns out a lot, because a lot of them are in things like essential work that couldn't like stop during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But this is stuff that the French government does not want to acknowledge because that would require categorizing people by race, which they think is the ultimate sin, that if they get rid of that, there won't be any racism. Womp womp. There's lots of racism.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Another character that we have to talk about the reactions of is Eric Dupond-Moretti, who is currently the Justice Minister of Macron's second government.
He's still in power somehow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. So Dupond-Moretti is kind of what you imagine. He's a Humpty Dumpty-like figure.
Not like what's her name, who actually was doing like Humpty Dumpty ass poses.
No, yeah.
Fuck, what was her name?
Amelie. Are you talking about the one who's involved in the McKinsey scandal?
Yeah, exactly. She was doing Humpty Dumpty ass poses.
She was indeed. Theater kid energy. Anyway,
the whole Macron government is theater kid energy.
Yeah. Dupond-Moretti was confronted by a 41-year-old black man, French black man, who like basically told his story of like when he was 19, he was beaten by police.
Yeah.
And the only difference was there wasn't really cameras everywhere all the time back then, 30 years ago or so, 20 years ago. He, like, Dupont-Moretti kind of like dismisses this and says like, no, this is the problem of one police officer, not the whole police.
Oh yeah, of course.
Naturally. It's
all Einzelfälle, as we say in German.
It's a great video because the guy who confronts him is like, I say the word confront, but he's very calm. He's just very very just like explaining his position well. Yeah. And like Dupont-Moretti kind of like refutes it without like any real substance. He just looks like a jackass. He's now blaming Snapchat. Yeah. It's France. They still use Deezer over there instead of Spotify. They might be on Snapchat. I don't know.
Stupid country.
Yeah.
Somehow they're like controlling Europe partially alongside Germany.
Snapchat,
Germany, a country that has like no like, you know, Germany's still on DSL and France is still using Deezer.
Yeah.
And Snapchat. Yeah.
It's great. But then you have like Amsterdam where there's more digital agencies than there are people.
Yeah, because money laundering, baby.
Money
laundering is a hell of a drug.
Oh yeah, but now we're rich.
As you know, as an Irishman, you can't get that high any other way.
I'm so rich at all this Apple money. Yeah, so like that's kind of like your official government response. Now we have other bullshit. Far right groups are kind of just like prowling the street, taking down rioters and stuff.
Oh, they made themselves basically like neighborhood protection forces.
Yeah. They have like bats and stuff.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
Big wooden sticks.
Well, you know what? My boy's got chainsaws.
Yeah, fuck that wood stick of yours.
You've got you've got a 2x4. I've got a motorcycle with a chainsaw attached to it. Like there's footage of like gangs rolling around in broad daylight in like Angers and stuff like that. Huge growth of like French right-wing groups, mostly thanks to this next guy that we're going to talk about, Zemmour.
He's still here.
So much.
He's still here, and he's gotten worse because, and this is something that we haven't talked about because we haven't really talked about Zemmour since the election. Zemmour, as we talked about before, was this like pundit figure, incredibly right-wing, was always kind of saying like the most controversial shit to kind of like just put it out there.
I'm racist.
Yeah, pretty much. Je suis raciste. But now, since the election, he formed a party called Reconquête.
Yeah.
The Reconquest.
Yeah.
Nerd shit.
But that party is acting as this legitimizing force for a bunch of like right-wing thugs that didn't have legitimizing force beforehand, like what is it, like nation generation identity is like been outlawed technically in France, but like there's others, French Front, they've all got like, you know, the names, jumble up the words, the racist words, and combine
Put them all together.
Combine them.
Nationalist French Socialist Front or whatever. But the socialist thing is only there because they're very old-fashioned. They didn't get the memo that National Socialism is no longer a thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think I have the list somewhere, but like,
I don't want to even fucking hear. I'll get angrier and angrier. I got my boots on, so I'll just start kicking.
Oh yeah, here we go. Action Française.
Shut up.
Oh shit.
Gruppe Union Défense.
Yeah, shut up. Wagner Gruppe. Gruppe Wagner.
So Gruppe Union Défense has like the greatest acronym.
A defense union and like action, like French action.
French action.
That sounds so fascist already.
French action is like how I euphemistically describe someone pinching like a secretary's butt.
Yeah, exactly.
French action.
Yeah, we had to have this large meeting in the office today because there was a little bit of French action.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Luckily, no Greek action at the office.
Then there's Generation Identitaire, which is still you know it, the classics.
Bad,
all bad. But Zemmour was on like radio. It was radio, but they do this thing now where all radio is also filmed. So but they just
like
filmed
the
it
Joe
in
Rogan show.
Yeah, like the Joe Rogan
Yeah.
show. Yeah, he was on the Rogan du Joe. And then I think it was like state broadcaster. It was a bit more legitimate than that. And he basically comes out with a line that I think like a lot of Americans are probably familiar with, that Nahel was no angel.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, of course it was bullshit.
That's the shit that's so funny because like of all like the white kids that I know growing up in like the U.S. of all the dumb shit that they done, is it like
Driving without a license.
Yeah.
Getting drunk, stuff like that.
Stuff
Drunk driving without a license.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
literally. It's like
Also, the cops did not know. First of all, there is no criminal record. First of all, there is no criminal record on this.
yeah.
Second of all, that doesn't make a difference. You don't deserve to be
Doesn't justify murder.
executed for not having a driver's license.
Yep.
Third, the cops didn't know. If it comes out
No,
later,
they just
the
were
cops
trigger
didn't-
happy
yeah,
fucks.
The cops didn't. Yeah, especially you can hear someone in the video saying "shoot him" or like "I'm gonna shoot you in the head," stuff like that. You know, the typical thing cops tell you before they actually do it.
Yeah.
I don't think that you're legally allowed. It's not like the military where you then have to like declare it like.
No. This is a threat.
Exactly.
This is a threat.
No,
This
I
is
mean
not
because
like
it's not like
declaring-
it's just so stupid in the sense that then that like these cops, because of a hyper militarized thing, they think that then just because like they say that they're gonna do what they're gonna do, then they're allowed to
But
go
the
and
criminal
do
record
it.
thing is
Yeah.
bullshit because like. Hey, that doesn't make
No,
like,
exactly. It's
nobody
horrible.
deserves like the fucking death sentence
Yeah,
for that.
these people are fucking pigs.
If you're doing like yeah.
No, I mean
as
it
you
is.
said,
Yeah,
like-
there is no.
Also, the cops did not check
No.
anything,
course
you know,
not.
so it wouldn't have made a difference.
No.
They saw, you know,
It's all excuses after
exactly,
the fact. Yeah.
exactly. It's trying to justify
Yeah.
the action.
I mean,
of the police.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
France has all the same problems of a hyper militarized police force.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, they have the fucking Brav M, which is one of the silliest things to me, that they have special riot police on motorcycles just to like be mean to like people.
Yeah.
They call them riot police, but it's just used for anything. And they have these freaks on motorcycles that just go break up protests and then hop back on their motorcycles, and it's just so
Cool.
yeah, I know, right? Sick. That's why the only solution is motorcycles with chainsaws.
Yes,
But,
That video is so sick.
It's such a good video.
I have to see it afterwards.
I'll show
Okay.
it to you.
Yeah.
Other than that, we have outside of France, we kind of have like you're humming and hawing about like, oh, France has fallen.
Good. Do I care? Orban came out and said something too.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. We have to I have to do an episode about this like international Orbanism thing, because one character that's been particularly egregious on Twitter was someone that I've only been made aware of, which is David Atherton, who is British.
Of course.
Already useless.
Yeah, but he's like a part of this news publication that has only just popped up called the European Conservative, that is like very much funded by the like Institute Against Magyar Phobia or whatever the fuck, like some like some bullshit out of Orban's
my
government.
You know what, brother? I'll show you Magyar phobia.
Nick is putting his cowboy boots on the recording equipment in a move that I don't think is advised.
No, it's fine. I'm
It's
not
also
affecting
like,
anything. I
Are
didn't-
you breaking the interface now?
I was just trying to do a moment of.
But yeah, so like they're just getting weird, and they're talking about like none of the protesters are legitimate because they're all not French or something, because they're black and
You
brown.
can't fucking do that when you're a colonial power like France. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. Fuck the nation of
Well,
France. Fuck Macron.
what if you're a British guy with a 6-year-old's haircut who
Yeah.
doesn't understand anything?
Again, you're
Oh, God,
useless.
that-
Again, you
Yeah.
belong
Oh,
in the
my-
dustbin of history, as
Yeah.
as Trotsky would
How
say.
did these
Nick's
people-
favorite theorist.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick's a Trotskyist
How
now.
much- yeah, only, I've quoted Trotsky twice with his only good quote.
I've quoted Trotsky twice with the one quote.
Yeah, with the one quote, which is actually good.
Yeah.
They belong in the dustbin of history.
But yeah, that's all the notes I have.
Der
on all this.
Mülleimer der Geschichte.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, fancy.
Oh
another
gosh, yeah. We've there's a lot of stuff that belongs in the dustbin of history this episode.
Yeah, it's not been a fun week in Europe. Other than, hey, remember like 3 hours ago we said that Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are to fight the Roman Colosseum.
That's cool. I want to see that.
Right? Yeah, I want to fight to death.
Yeah, I want to see the kill ass fucking fight they're gonna have because they're nerds.
I genuinely think Zuckerberg might accidentally just kill him. He's so yoked now.
I can't say anything
Is
about
he?
this.
Have you seen Zuckerberg lately?
Oh, is he
He's
working
holding
out?
people in like he can like just hold you in his leg and you'll die.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
All right. No. Yeah, you'll show.
After the episode,
after the episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh goodness, there's
God,
so much going on in Europe. It's so horrible. I hate this place. Why do I still live here? I know why I live here because I'm from the worst country. Any announcements that we have to make?
No.
Okay,
No.
cute.
There'll be a live show soon. Next month there's gonna be a live show.
Subscribe to the Patreon if you haven't, because we have a good episode on Wagner that's out that we actually like exhaustively researched about.
Yeah.
Check
That's right,
that
about
out.
the pizza company.
Yeah, that's right. The pizza company Wagner, not the paramilitary organization. No. Yeah. On that note, we will all see you guys for the. I was gonna say bonus episode because you guys are all subscribing. So yeah.
Don't you want to be
See you there.
hot
They're
like
gonna be
us?
hot. Yeah, we're hot.
We're hot.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys all for the bonus.
Yeah.
Then next week. Take care.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.